Hello, food lovers! Welcome to a brand new culinary adventure where we celebrate the joy of cooking and the magic that happens when we gather around the kitchen table. Today, we're taking a flavorful journey to India, right from our own kitchens. India is a land of vibrant colors, rich traditions, and of course, unforgettable food. Its cuisine is a tapestry woven from centuries of history, culture, and family stories. We're making a classic Indian chicken curry, rich, aromatic, and deeply comforting. This dish is more than just a meal. It's an experience that brings people together, filling your home with mouth-watering aromas and warmth. This dish is a global favorite, known for its tender chicken and vibrant, spiced gravy. Whether you're new to Indian food or a longtime fan, chicken curry is a dish that never fails to impress and satisfy. Every family in India has their own version, each recipe a story of tradition and love. Passed down through generations, these recipes are often closely guarded secrets, shared only with loved ones. The magic lies in the blend of spices, cumin, coriander, chili, turmeric, each adding depth and warmth. These spices are the heart and soul of Indian cooking, transforming simple ingredients into something truly extraordinary. Toasting and grinding your own spices can elevate the flavors even more, releasing their essential oils and creating a fragrance that fills your kitchen with anticipation. Don't be intimidated. With a few simple steps, you'll master this iconic dish. Cooking chicken curry at home is easier than you might think, and it's a wonderful way to explore new flavors and techniques. My recipe is inspired by cherished family moments, but simplified for any home cook. You don't need fancy equipment or hard-to-find ingredients, just a love for good food and a willingness to try something new. So, roll up your sleeves and get ready to create a meal that will transport you to the vibrant streets of India. Imagine the bustling markets, the sizzle of spices and hot oil, and the laughter of families sharing a meal together. I'll guide you through every step from prepping ingredients to serving the final dish. We'll chop, sauté, simmer, and taste together, making sure every bite is packed with flavor. By the end, you'll have a delicious curry and the confidence to explore more Indian flavors. You might even be inspired to create your own family tradition, sharing this dish with friends and loved ones. Let's begin this flavorful adventure together. Grab your apron, gather your ingredients, and let's unlock the magic of chicken curry, one step at a time. Before we cook, let's gather our ingredients. Mise en place is key. For the chicken, about 2 pounds of boneless, skinless thighs or breasts, cut into bite-sized pieces. For the marinade, plain yogurt, ginger garlic paste, turmeric, red chili powder, and salt. These will tenderize the chicken and infuse it with flavor. For the curry base, finely chopped onions, tomatoes, chopped or pureed, and more ginger garlic paste. Whole spices, cinnamon stick, green cardamom pods, and cloves. These create the first layer of aroma. Ground spices, coriander, cumin, turmeric, and garam masala. You'll also need neutral oil, fresh cilantro for garnish, and water or chicken broth for the gravy. Don't worry if some spices are new. Most supermarkets carry them, and they're worth it. With everything ready, you'll feel like a pro chef. It's time to get started. The first step in making a delicious meal is always preparation, and today, we're beginning with marinating the chicken. This step is essential for infusing the meat with flavor and ensuring it stays juicy and tender when cooked. In a mixing bowl, combine creamy yogurt, aromatic ginger garlic paste, a pinch of turmeric for color, vibrant chili powder for heat, and a sprinkle of salt. Mix these ingredients together until you have a smooth, fragrant paste that will coat the chicken beautifully. Add the chicken pieces to the marinade, making sure each piece is thoroughly coated. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and let it rest in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. If you have more time, marinate for a few hours or even overnight. The longer it sits, the deeper the flavors will be. While the chicken is soaking up all those wonderful spices, move on to your vegetables. Finely chop fresh onions and ripe tomatoes. Taking the time to chop them evenly will help them cook down smoothly and blend into your sauce. For a silky restaurant-style gravy, puree the tomatoes in a blender until smooth. If you prefer a more rustic, chunky texture, simply chop them by hand. Both methods work well, so choose the one that matches your taste and the style of dish you want to create. If you're making ginger garlic paste from scratch, peel equal amounts of fresh ginger and garlic, then blend them together with just a splash of water. Homemade paste is more aromatic and gives your dish a fresher, more vibrant flavor. Next, measure out all your ground and whole spices. Arrange them in small bowls or ramekins and keep them close by. This step might seem simple, but it's a real time saver once you start cooking. and it helps you avoid scrambling for ingredients mid-recipe. Organizing your workspace and ingredients ahead of time, what chefs call mise en place, makes the cooking process calm, efficient, and much more enjoyable. You'll be able to focus on the flavors and techniques, rather than searching for what you need. Prepping everything in advance also lets you enjoy the process. Cooking should be fun, not stressful. When you're ready, you can move smoothly from one step to the next and really savor the experience. With all your ingredients prepped and ready, you're set up for a seamless cooking experience. This little bit of effort at the start pays off big time when it's time to cook. Now let's turn on the stove, heat up some oil, and get ready to build those incredible flavors. All your hard work prepping is about to pay off. Your kitchen is about to be filled with the mouth-watering aroma of spices and fresh ingredients. Take a deep breath, enjoy the moment, and let's get cooking. The masala is the heart of any curry. Let's build it. Heat oil in a heavy pot over medium heat. Add cinnamon, cardamom, and cloves. Sauté until fragrant. Toss in the chopped onions and cook until golden brown. Don't rush this step. Browning onions adds sweetness and depth to your curry. Stir in ginger garlic paste. Cook until the raw aroma disappears. Add coriander, cumin, and turmeric powders. Sauté briefly to release their flavors. This layering of spices is what makes Indian curries so irresistible. Your kitchen should be filled with a mouth-watering aroma by now. Each step builds complexity. Patience pays off. The masala is now ready for the next stage. This is the foundation of a great curry. Let's move on to the chicken. Get ready for the magic. Time to add the marinated chicken to the masala. Stir well, coating each piece in the spiced onion mixture. Sear the chicken on medium-high heat until it turns opaque. This locks in juices and flavor. Next, add your tomatoes, pureed or chopped, and mix thoroughly. The tomatoes add tang and moisture, helping form a luscious gravy. Cook until the tomatoes break down and the oil starts to separate at the edges. This is a sign your masala is perfectly cooked. Let the flavors meld for a few minutes, stirring occasionally. The chicken will start absorbing all those wonderful spices. You're building a rich, concentrated base before adding any liquid. Take a moment to enjoy the aroma. You're making real Indian curry. Almost there, just a few more steps. Let's finish the gravy. Now let's transform that thick, aromatic masala into a silky, restaurant-style gravy that will coat every piece of chicken with flavor. This is the stage where your curry truly comes to life, and the kitchen fills with irresistible aromas. Begin by adding about a cup of water or chicken broth to the pot. As you pour it in, use your spoon to gently scrape the bottom and sides of the pan, deglazing and lifting all those caramelized bits of masala. These bits are packed with flavor and will dissolve into the gravy, making it richer and more complex. Stir well to ensure everything is fully incorporated. Bring the mixture to a gentle boil over medium heat. You'll see the sauce start to bubble and thicken. Once it reaches a boil, reduce the heat to low, cover the pot with a lid, leaving it slightly ajar to let some steam escape, and let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. This slow simmer is essential for developing deep, layered flavors. As the curry simmers, the chicken will slowly become tender, soaking up all the spices and aromatics. The flavors will meld together, creating a harmonious, mouth-watering sauce. Take a moment to check the chicken's tenderness by gently pressing it with a spoon. It should start to feel soft and juicy. The gravy will naturally thicken as it cooks, thanks to the reduction and the starches from the onions and tomatoes. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking and to help the sauce develop a smooth, velvety texture. If you prefer a thinner gravy, you can add a splash more water or broth at this stage. For the final touch, sprinkle in a generous pinch of garam masala. This blend of warming spices adds a burst of aroma and depth right at the end. Stir it in, and let the curry simmer uncovered for another 2 minutes, allowing the flavors to bloom and the sauce to reach the perfect consistency. Now, taste your curry and adjust the salt or seasoning as needed. This is your chance to balance the flavors. Add a little more salt if it needs brightness, or a pinch of sugar if the tomatoes are too tangy. Once you're happy with the taste, turn off the heat and finish with a generous handful of freshly chopped cilantro. Sprinkle it over the curry for a burst of color, freshness, and a hint of herbal aroma that lifts the entire dish. At this point, your chicken curry should look rich and inviting, with a glossy, aromatic gravy that clings to every piece of chicken. The kitchen will be filled with the scent of spices and simmered goodness. The chicken will be perfectly tender, and the gravy will be luscious, thick, and full of flavor, just like the best curries you've tasted at your favorite restaurant. You've just created a restaurant-worthy dish right in your own kitchen, using simple techniques and a few key ingredients. Now it's time to serve and enjoy. Spoon the curry over steamed rice, or scoop it up with warm naan. Share it with family or friends and watch as everyone savors each bite. In the next section, let's talk about the best pairings and side dishes to make your meal truly unforgettable. You've made a fantastic curry. Now let's serve it right. Fluffy basmati rice is the classic pairing, perfect for soaking up the gravy. Or try naan, roti, or chapati. Tear off a piece and scoop up the curry for an authentic experience. Add a side of cool yogurt or cucumber raita to balance the spices. A simple salad of onions, tomatoes, and cucumbers with lemon juice adds freshness. Garnish your curry with extra cilantro for color and aroma. Serve everything family style for a warm communal meal. Enjoy every bite, you've earned it. You've just created an authentic Indian chicken curry. Congratulations! Cooking is about sharing love and making memories. Don't be afraid to tweak the recipe. Add more chili for heat or a splash of cream for richness. Use this as a foundation to create your own signature curry. Thank you for joining me on this delicious journey. If you enjoyed this, share it with friends and family. Follow for more simple, flavorful recipes from my kitchen to yours. Until next time, happy cooking and may your kitchen always be filled with joy.